Hey guys, it's Fran Smitherman with Celebrating Your Beautiful Life again, here to show you how to transform a digital page that you have made into a completely different theme. Once you've made a page, if you saw my first video, you see that a little bit of time goes into it if you're creating it from scratch. So I always like to say, save it and possibly be able to use it for another theme. So what you do when you made a layout such as this, you'll just save it to your computer. And if you save it as a .artpage, you'll be able to use it over and over again in any project that you want with any color scheme that you like. So it's kind of like you're making your own blueprint or making your own pre-designed page. It's just got your stamp of creativity on it. So once you've done that, you've saved it as a template to use again and again. If you want to use it, you can start by creating a new project or page. Choose a 12 by 12 print. Of course, it has to match the scale of what you originally created. I'm in the Home tab. I'm going to scroll over until I see Template. Now, if you were to use a template from an art kit, that would pull a professionally designed, pre-designed page that you had purchased. If you wanted to pull something that you had designed yourself, you would use a page file from your computer. So mine knows to take me right to Documents, Artisan Project. So I'll just scroll down until I'll see the one I just created, which is right there. Okay, so it'll pull it in. And I know right off the bat that these embellishments are going to go because I'm not going to use those. I'm making a fall page. I'm not really doing anything about the cats anymore. I also know that I'm going to want to change the background. I'm going to want to change the colors of these waves. I'm going to want to change the color of the borders around here and even the hexagons themselves. So let me see if I can start with the hexagons. I'm going to right click. Artisan's very right click driven software. Choose Fill from an art kit. Of course, we've been working with Creative Memories Digital Art, so that's the folder it's taking me to. And I love this orange and yellow floral. So I'm just going to do that on that one hexagon. And I'll do that all the way around. Fill. Oops, sorry. Let me try that again. Okay, right click, Fill from an art kit. And find the orange and yellow floral once more. Yep, that's the one. Alright, and it's going to give me that square. I'm going to choose that. And so on and so forth. So we will do the same thing with this fill. I love the fill feature. I use it a lot. So from an art kit, once again, find that paper that we love from Toil and Trouble. Okay, there we go. Select the content. That's what we're going to do. Alright. Now you're probably wondering why I'm not selecting multiples at the same time. The fill feature does not work for multiple items. Now, with most things in Artisan, matting, moving pictures around, resizing, you can choose multiple objects. But for some reason, the fill feature is not one of those things. So just so you know that I have to do it this way for a reason. It's not just me trying to stretch out the length of this video because I just want you to get the basic idea of how to fill things, in that you've already created, because that's the beauty of it. You don't have to peel up stickers and tear them and throw them in the garbage. If you don't like something and you don't like the color, you just change the color with the click of a mouse. So that's one reason I really like digital scrapbooking a lot. It's very forgiving. If you mess up, you can undo it and you don't have to throw anything in the garbage or feel as though you've wasted a sticker or a letter or paper. Okay, so almost finished with this part of it. If you remember the original fall page that I shared, this actually ends up having more photos than my original template did. So I can show you how to do that as well. So fill from an art kit. Here we go, the last one of the borders. There it is. Yes, awesome. Okay, and we'll do the same thing with the waves, the blue waves. I'm going to replace those. But before I do that, I'm going to change the background. If you look at this, right now it's a black and white striped paper. Well, that doesn't really say fall to me. That looks a little bit more like Halloween. So I am going to fill the background with, you guessed it, paper from an art kit from Toil and Trouble. I like this yellow a lot. Watch this. It's going to ask if that's what I want to be the whole background, and I'm going to say okay. Yep, that's what I want. Okay, so let's go back to what the page is ultimately going to look like, the fall retreat. It looks like I have 6 photo drop points, 6 hexagons, the white vellum with the buttercup sample font, so that will be easy to recreate. And we're going to change the color of the blue stripes using the fill feature that we had earlier. I'm not going to do all of them for you because you'll get the idea. And just like every other post this hour or these hours in this pajama party, I would love to see your take on this, to see what you can do if you can create a digital page and then use that as a template to recreate it for something similar. But just showing you how to create more of these, you select both of them using the control button. You got to hold on to both of them, of course, to move them around. And then I'm going to copy that. I'm going to paste it. I'm going to paste it again. I'm going to paste it one more time. Remember, you got to grab both parts of it. See, I didn't grab both parts, did I? Okay, got to hold that control down. That way you're bringing all of it with you when you're moving it around. Let's bring it all with me. All right. And so I'm just going to keep on working through this and changing the color of those waves. So I hope this has been helpful, and I hope that you will give it a try if you are a digital scrapbooker yourself. And as always, be sure and post whatever you do right here on our Creative Life scrapbooking page. We cannot wait to see what you do, particularly if you want to take one page and turn it into something completely different. All right, thank you.